Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good middle of the night, depending upon, well, obviously, whatever time of day or night you may see and or hear this video. Time for a yard stroll, y'all. I'm not angry, but I do have a statement to make in regards to people on YouTube making claims about being threatened or harassed or bullied in some form or another, uh, words mostly, that don't actually land on one's ear as a potential threat. However, I'm being snarky now, uh, and it's going to be hard to find anything pretty to look at. We've had some weather here. I don't know the full history on YouTube of people filing police reports, uh, filing for restraining orders, filing for cease and desist, filing for protection orders, etc. from other YouTubers. I don't know the full history of it. I don't even care to fucking investigate it. But I do know about a couple of things that are going on right now. Like I said, they're not going to be much pretty to look at. So let's stroll. Being threatened. Okay. Here's what feeling and or being threatened actually is. And these are all real. And they all happened to me. These are just a few in my almost 75 years. Being threatened is being with your boyfriend in the early evening hours when you're 22 years old and having his roommate, a deranged psychopath, come in angry about something that has nothing at all to do with either you or your boyfriend. And he whips out a loaded .357 Magnum and points it at your boyfriend's head, ranting and raving about something you know nothing about. You feel threatened, but you also have courage. You stand up and you look at that man and you tell him to put that gun down. And he turns and points that .357 Magnum at you and places it to your temple. And tells you to sit down and shut the fuck up. You know, like people on YouTube are trying to make other people sit down and shut the fuck up. Except those other people on YouTube do not have a loaded .357 Magnum in their hand. They're not even in the same room with you, the same house with you, the same location as you, the same town as you, and in most cases, the same fucking state as you, and in a number of cases, the same fucking country. You fucking entitled cunts. And even though you feel threatened and you're scared, you look that person dead in the eye and you tell them to put that gun down and for them to sit down and shut the fuck up. And that's exactly what he did. I have a way about me. Another way that a person could feel threatened is when they're sound asleep in their own apartment and a strange man breaks in through your dining room window and you wake up with him on top of you raping you. And your toddler, your little boy, you're a single mom, and your toddler is across the hallway in his room asleep, and that rapist tells you that if you make a peep, they'll kill your son. That's feeling threatened. Another way that a person, such as myself, could feel really threatened is when they are working, closing a liquor store in extreme rural South Central Missouri, when two men with a loaded double-barrel shotgun come striding through the front door, slam you up against a wall, point the shotgun at you, and tell your friend who owns the liquor store that if he doesn't give you all of the money, I'm going to blow this bitch's head off. And this bitch, in that particular instance, happened to be me. That's being threatened. In all three of those cases, charges were filed. In all three of those cases, there were trials. And in all three of those cases, I testified. And in all three of those cases, every one of those motherfuckers went to prison. That's being threatened. When you have someone such as myself or anybody else on this platform saying you're ugly, or saying that you're lying, or saying that you are not who you claim to be, or saying that you have too much Botox in your face. I told you guys we've had some weather. Yeah. Anyway. Or telling you that any fucking thing about their fucking channel, what they say on it, what they do on it, and they say words that hurt your little fee-fees. Or maybe you have been so fucking stupid that as a creator on this platform, you have shared way too fucking much about your personal life, your household, your whatever. And then people want to talk about that. And then you want to get all up in your fee-fees because people are talking about shit that you're fucking talking about. I mean, you've even got people on this platform like Jody Sue Brown that will go live and tell whoever, I started to say the entire world, but I fucking seriously doubt the entire world watches any single one of us on YouTube. Yeah, goes live and tells everybody who's watching her that she has called my local police department and filed a report on me for what? Harassment and bullying on fucking YouTube. Pardon me. And then, you know, if you're me, you call your friend Samantha at the local police department and ask her about that report, and Samantha laughs at you and says, "What are you talking about? There is no police report filed here on you under any name, under any set of circumstances by anyone whatsoever, ever." See? You got that kind of liar. Who says they're going to file a police report or did file a police report, but they didn't. They just want attention. Then you have the others who want to file the kind of lawsuits where they're going to get some money out of somebody. And then you got people like allegedly with Brittany J who do such things and fucking lose miserably. And now is going to owe grannies watching on YouTube a shit ton of motherfucking money because of her entitled bullshit. Because she feels threatened. Because somebody said something she didn't like. Well, ouch. You know what? I've had people in the 4 years I've been on this platform take my image, turn my skin green, put warts on my fucking nose. I've been accused of being the one that has missing Summer Moon Utah wells. I have been accused of being part of a massive scheme to take hundreds of thousands of dollars out of the pockets of every single person who's listening to this video right now. You wouldn't believe the shit I've been accused of on this fucking platform. Yet I have never once called the law. I did one time call my high-powered attorney in Dallas, Texas, over a particular matter with Jody Sue Brown. You know what my high-powered attorney in Dallas, Texas told me? Because he's a really good attorney and he doesn't take bullshit lawsuits. He said, you know what you are? You're a public figure. The moment you stepped onto YouTube, you became a public figure. And guess what happens when you become a public figure? Motherfuckers can say just about any fucking thing about you they want to, and there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. You feel threatened by words. Or if you're Lauren Matthias, perhaps you feel threatened by your own words. The ones you've said in the past. The ones you don't want people to know you said about victims. Maybe you're that kind of YouTuber, that's why you want to get a restraining order and then, oh, you don't. And then the truth starts spilling out, doesn't it? Truth starts spilling out, doesn't it, Lauren? Doesn't it, BJ? Doesn't it, Jody Sue? Doesn't it, every one of you motherfuckers on this platform who lie, manipulate, bullshit your way across the motherfucking interwebs, don't you? Well, my prayer for you bitches is that you are never literally threatened. I would never want anybody, even my worst enemy, if I even have one, to feel the level of threat that the real threat presents.